Hey, Kevin, making a robot?
Sort of looks like that, yeah. Still playing around with this Everlast PowerTIG 250EX. So I've been playing with the spot welder function on this machine, and it's actually kind of fun. Spot welders are just that. It's just a nice controlled little burst that you would use to just put two pieces of metal together. It's like a tack, basically, but it's a good, strong tack. It's just a nice, repeatable weld to hold a piece of metal together over a long distance. But this is just much more controlled than adding a little filler, adding a little filler, adding a little filler. So on the face of the machine, I come over here to the spot weld timer and just push it to on. And over here on my 2T, 4T function, I see it jumped over to 2T all by itself. So obviously it wants to run in 2T. And what I've found just playing with it is it likes to have a little more amperage than what you would normally expect. So I've got some 1/8" cold roll plate over here. Normally you'd run that at about 125, 128, right in that area someplace. It wants to run a little bit hotter, about 140. That seems to be where it likes it the most. The green knob in the spot weld timer, well, that's the actual timer itself. Runs from 0 up to 10 seconds. I'm running it at about 1.5 seconds. So we'll just try that, see how it works, make a little adjustment, and I'll show you what this puppy actually does. So what I've got here is just a big old chunk of aluminum billet that I machined square in the mill. And then I've got two pieces of 1/8" cold roll flat steel, flat plate. And then I'll just, draw a few pencil lines, we'll space it out just a little bit. Nice, repeatable tack, 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 tack. All you want to do is just get up, set up right where you want it. Pull that trigger and hold it. Cool. Let's get the other one. And you just line up on your mark, pull your trigger, machine shuts off. Pull your trigger, machine shuts off. Okay, so you can see right here, and on this end, these are the two welds I did with the first settings, and I might have had the timer turned up just a little bit too high. It was closer to 2 seconds, I think. But you can see it got a nice little tack on both ends. Then I turned the timer down a little. You see there's much less of a heat distortion area here. And I turned the amperage up just a little to compensate. So I still ended up with a nice little tack, even going a little less on the time, a little more on the amps, help balance one another out. Still a lot more playing, experimenting to go on my part. Hopefully that'll point you guys in the right direction. Now, I'm going to point myself to a cold glass of water and get out of this jacket, and we'll see y'all next time.
Lost something?
Yeah, my brains fell out. I think they're down there.